I'm MU1 Lassell, here to talk to you about how I warm up my hands. The first exercise I do is just singles, doubles, paradiddles, doubles, and then singles, kind of like a little pyramid. And I start at 100 beats per minute. One measure of each, just alternating the sticking, and then doubles, and then paradiddles, doubles, singles. 1, 2, ready, and 1. Doubles. Paradiddle. Double. Single. Stop. Okay, so for each warm-up session, I have a starting tempo, and then I have an ending tempo. I get through one of those cycles, bump up the tempo. Let's do 110. 1, 2, ready, go. Singles, doubles, paradiddles, doubles, singles, and stop. Now, let's say my tempo goal is way up there. Bumped it up to 150. 1, 2, ready, and 1. Doubles, paradiddles, doubles, singles. And I might repeat that a few times. Then I find 180. 1, 2, 3, 4, singles, doubles, paradiddles, doubles, singles. And I might go up and down over and over again. Let's say I set a goal of 200. That might be right at the top of my range, but gotta try to know what it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, single, double, paradiddle, double, single. Done. Okay, so whether you're starting at 80 or 200, start someplace and then go someplace. Okay? And continually over the process, maybe start to bump it up a little bit. Just find your max, and over weeks, if you do this every day, then you'll get faster. Okay. Next thing I want to talk about is the double stroke roll. This exercise is simple. You can practice on any surface. 2 hands, right down on any surface. First stroke is let's start with the right hand. Just flat palm, right down on the surface. The second stroke involves the fingers. So lift the fingers up a little bit off the head, maybe an inch, and then close the hand. And then bring it up. And we're trying to get a big sound out of that second stroke. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. And then same with the left hand. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay? This will help you determine the role of the fingers in making that second stroke just as loud as the first one in the double stroke. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay? Let's try it a little faster. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Go as slow as you need to go in order to get it. Now, with the stick back in my hand, I can do a downstroke, and then close the hand and combine it with an upstroke. Close the fingers. Right, right, left, left. Okay, combined and sped up, makes a double stroke roll. Okay, try that for a while. Try it for 1 week, 2 weeks. as part of your practice, see if it doesn't improve your double stroke roll. The next thing I'd like to work on is the multiple bounce roll. Now, if you think of the stick as just an extension of your arm and bring it down to the head, this is how to develop these long strokes that we need for the multiple bounce roll. So right hand, left hand, now this involves a little squeeze with the fulcrum right when the beat of the stick reaches the head. So a little bit of squeeze and then release so that the stick is just basically hanging in your hand at the end of the roll stroke. Try to get the same sound with each hand. Okay, so this exercise is the same kind of pyramid thing, but we're going to do one measure of quarters, one measure of eighths, one measure of triplets, one measure of sixteenths, and then back down the other side. I'm going to start this out at quarter note equals 90. Okay, so just alternate sticking at these different levels. 1, 2, 3, 4. One cycle. Bumping it up a little bit. Here's 100. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, with the snares on. A little bit faster. Maybe 110. 1, 2, ready, and. Now, this doesn't need to go super fast. What we're trying to do is just gain a nice sustained sound, which is what the roll is. I actually prefer this exercise at 90 or 100 max, just so you get used to listening intently to both hands. Okay, let's do it one more time at 100. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, try those exercises for your warm-ups. I hope this helps.